This conversation is powered by Google Illuminate. Check out illuminate.google.com for more. Today's discussion centers on a crucial aspect of the Federal Reserve System's transparency and accountability: the annual independent audits of its banks and the board itself. It's a topic that impacts the stability of our entire financial system.
Precisely. The independence and thoroughness of these audits are paramount to maintaining public trust and ensuring the Federal Reserve operates with the highest level of integrity.
And that trust is essential, isn't it, given the Fed's role in monetary policy and overall economic stability?
Absolutely. Without robust auditing, the potential for mismanagement or even fraud is significantly increased, undermining confidence in the entire system.
So let's delve into the specifics of these audits. What exactly does the Federal Reserve Act mandate? The Act states that the board shall order an annual independent audit of the financial statements of each Federal Reserve bank and the board. Can you elaborate on the scope of this mandate?
The mandate is quite comprehensive. It requires a full and independent examination of the financial records of each Federal Reserve Bank, as well as the Board of Governors itself. This includes reviewing all aspects of their financial operations, ensuring compliance with regulations, and identifying any potential risks or vulnerabilities.
So it's not just a cursory review?
No, it's a deep dive. These audits are conducted by independent accounting firms, ensuring objectivity and impartiality. The auditors have full access to all financial records and are expected to report their findings without fear of reprisal.
The emphasis on independence is crucial. How does the Federal Reserve ensure the objectivity of these audits?
The selection process for the auditing firms is rigorous. The board typically selects firms with extensive experience in auditing large and complex financial institutions. Furthermore, the auditors are required to adhere to strict professional standards and ethical guidelines. Their independence is a cornerstone of the process.
And what happens if irregularities are discovered during an audit?
The auditors are obligated to report any significant findings to the board. Depending on the nature and severity of the irregularities, the board may take corrective actions, which could range from implementing new internal controls to initiating disciplinary proceedings. Transparency in reporting these findings is also key.
To what extent are the results of these audits made available to the public?
While the full audit reports may not always be publicly released due to confidentiality concerns, the board typically publishes summaries of the audit findings, highlighting any significant issues or recommendations. This level of transparency is vital for maintaining public trust and accountability.
This transparency helps to ensure that the Federal Reserve remains accountable to the American people. It's a critical element of a healthy democracy.
Absolutely. Openness and accountability are essential for any public institution, and the Federal Reserve is no exception. The annual independent audits are a key mechanism for ensuring that accountability.
How do these audits contribute to the overall financial stability of the United States?
By identifying and addressing potential weaknesses in the financial systems of the Federal Reserve banks and the board, the audits help to prevent financial crises. Early detection of problems allows for timely intervention, minimizing the potential for widespread economic disruption.
So it's a preventative measure as much as a corrective one.
Exactly. The audits act as a safeguard, helping to ensure the soundness and stability of the financial system. This preventative aspect is arguably just as important as the corrective actions taken when problems are discovered.
Let's talk more about the role of the independent auditors. What specific skills and expertise are they expected to possess?
These auditors need a deep understanding of financial accounting principles, auditing standards, and regulatory compliance. They must also possess expertise in the complexities of central banking operations and the financial markets. Experience with large, complex organizations is essential.
And what about the resources available to these auditors? Do they have the necessary tools and support to conduct thorough audits?
The Federal Reserve provides the auditors with the necessary resources to conduct their work effectively. This includes access to all relevant financial records, personnel to assist with the audit, and sufficient time to complete the audit process thoroughly.
The Act specifies annual audits. Is there any flexibility in the timing of these audits?
The annual requirement is quite firm. The audits are typically conducted within a specific time frame to ensure that the financial statements are reviewed promptly. Any significant delays could compromise the effectiveness of the audit process.
And what happens if an audit reveals a significant problem that requires immediate attention?
The auditors would immediately report the problem to the board. The board would then take appropriate action, which could involve immediate corrective measures or further investigation. The urgency of the situation would dictate the response.
How do these audits help ensure compliance with relevant regulations and laws?
The audits are designed to assess the Federal Reserve's compliance with all applicable laws and regulations. The auditors review the internal controls and procedures to determine whether they are adequate to prevent and detect violations. Non-compliance is a serious matter.
And what are the consequences of noncompliance?
The consequences can be severe, ranging from financial penalties to reputational damage. In extreme cases, non-compliance could even lead to criminal charges. The audits serve as a deterrent against such actions.
Do these audits contribute to continuous improvement within the Federal Reserve System?
Absolutely. The audit findings often identify areas where improvements can be made to internal controls, risk management, and operational efficiency. The board uses these findings to enhance its processes and procedures.
So it's not just about finding problems, but also about using the findings to strengthen the system.
Precisely. The audits are a valuable tool for continuous improvement, helping the Federal Reserve to adapt to changing circumstances and maintain its effectiveness.
Are there any challenges associated with conducting these audits?
Auditing a large and complex organization like the Federal Reserve presents significant challenges. The sheer volume of financial data, the complexity of the operations, and the need to maintain confidentiality all require significant resources and expertise.
And what about future directions? Are there any areas where improvements could be made to the audit process?
The Federal Reserve is constantly evaluating its audit processes to ensure they remain effective and efficient. This includes exploring the use of new technologies and methodologies to enhance the quality and timeliness of the audits. Staying ahead of technological advancements is crucial.
Let's circle back to the importance of public trust. How do these audits contribute to maintaining that trust?
The audits demonstrate the Federal Reserve's commitment to transparency and accountability. By providing independent verification of its financial statements, the audits build public confidence in the integrity and effectiveness of the institution.
And that confidence is essential for the Federal Reserve to effectively perform its crucial role in the economy.
Absolutely. Public trust is the bedrock of a stable and functioning financial system. The annual independent audits are a vital component in maintaining that trust.
To summarize, these annual independent audits are not merely a regulatory requirement, they are a cornerstone of the Federal Reserve's commitment to transparency, accountability, and the maintenance of public trust.
Indeed. They are a critical mechanism for ensuring the integrity and stability of the U.S. financial system. The independence and thoroughness of these audits are essential for maintaining public confidence and preventing financial crises.
The process ensures that the Federal Reserve operates with the highest level of integrity, fostering confidence in its ability to manage the nation's monetary policy and maintain economic stability.
The rigorous nature of these audits, coupled with the transparency of their findings, serves as a powerful safeguard against mismanagement and promotes continuous improvement within the Federal Reserve System. The commitment to independent audits underscores the Federal Reserve's dedication to responsible governance and its crucial role in safeguarding the financial well-being of the nation.
That was a great discussion. Thank you for sharing your expertise.